This is 1540 AM, Power 104.5 FM, the national voice of the Bahamas. Taking it back to the good old days with Stevie S. Homegrown flavor right there. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time for our Behind the Artist segment this morning. I'm looking forward to this one. This one is going to be fun. I'm telling you, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be energy. It's going to be a whole lot of good stuff. All right. And of course, we have a special artist joining us this morning. And listen, we just got something new from him. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the interview. And it's going to be very fun to play that for you this morning. And I want to welcome back to the Wake Up Bahamas show. And of course, the first time for 2021. International recording artist and songwriter Dyson Knight. He's here this morning.
Yo.
Great. Great one is extended to you. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning, Bahamas. I am doing excellent. I am just, I'm brilliant. I am happy to be alive, happy to have the opportunity at the top of the morning to face another day.
Yeah,
let's take it on.
Listen, I want to send happy birthday, happy wedding anniversary, and happy new year. Everything just roll up in one, just to get things started.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Wendy, who's still at home. Our brand new daughter, who's turning 2 in about a week.
Wow.
Yes, pray for us.
Yeah.
And all of my beautiful children up there in Canada, and all of my supporters and fans. I love you. I cherish you, because without you, I would have been still in depression.
Wow.
So shout out to everybody, man. Be strong.
Yes, sir. And it's so great to have you here this morning. Now, for those listening in, let's say, they're listening in, they always heard Dyson Knight. They've seen him, perform with some of the biggest bands, some of the biggest groups around the world, and they've just seen him on TV doing all this stuff. Tell us a little bit about you and what makes Dyson Knight Dyson? What makes you?
Dyson Knight grew up in little quiet South Beach estates, walking from grandma's house to grandpa's house in Bamboo Town, and my grandmother is actually from Cat Island, and so shout out to everybody from Cat Island. I know we like to represent our islands.
Yes, sir.
I went to church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Right.
Because my grandmother is Seventh-day Adventist. My grandfather is Pentecostal, who went Baptist and full gospel, then Pentecostal again, and he started that's the late Dr. Reverend Stedman Knight started the Pentecostal marching band.
Okay.
So I was involved in all these different things, but I I had a very colorful childhood.
Yeah.
My mom and dad never married, but always beautiful to me. Back and forth between those two homes, and learning music from my father and learning hospitality from my mom. I guess you could put all those things together and just see exactly where I get everything that I am today.
Right.
And that's me in a nutshell. Right now, in today's world, I'm still recording and performing with the big band. Visage be the big band. The Grammy Award winning band, Bahaman, who let the dogs out.
Yeah.
And our latest release with them would be Take a Chance. And then we also have Visage, who I miss very dearly, because that's where I did most of my local performances. If not as a solo artist, it would be with Obi Pinlin and the Visage crew. So shout out to them. They laying low during this new normal situation, and we're all regrouping, everybody, and that's me right now. And then there's the new music, the Tamarind Rhythm, and everyone that's on that track, this big collaboration that I think we're gonna play later on in the show. And man, that's Dyson Knight, DYSONKNIGHT. Look at me forgetting my name. It must be early. Let me take a sip more.
Just
coffee,
just a little bit early.
But that's a .com, DysonKnight.com. Go and check it out. Make sure you follow all my socials.
And what I want to ask you, how has it been for you as an artist, as a creative, during this COVID-19? Definitely came out of nowhere and really took the world by storm, figuratively speaking, and definitely happened. So how has that been for you?
Like a pot cake caught in headlights, man.
Yeah.
Just stunned. Like at first, you really didn't know what to do. Well, I really didn't know what to do. And I tried to do a whole bunch of things, and you come to find out and figure out that even though you may have these grand ideas, there's a lot of things that have to come in place.
Yeah.
I started a show called Curtain Call at the beginning of the pandemic, and that was a show. We had some sponsorship. Shout out to all of those people that continue to sponsor us. And we wanted to do a little performance and, talk to our fans and supporters during over Instagram Live and Facebook Live.
Yes, I did watch, yeah.
And just about like every other show, you'd have internet issues, you'd have audio issues, you'd have to figure out this whole new streaming platform thing. So it was discouraging and challenging. So I put that down, and let me just be honest with everybody right now. Over the past year, and I know I'm not the only person, over the past year I started things and quit things and start things and quit things over and over again. And I think what makes me smile today is that I can look back and say that, I didn't just allow the time to pass and beat me. I got beat up, but I didn't get beaten. You know what I mean? I'm still here, and I'm still trying to do more things that gives me fulfillment, that makes me happy and keeps me, and I'm learning a whole lot too, because I got to figure out all of those streaming issues and figure out what all devices I needed in order to go live. And now I'm able to help other people with it, even though I ain't interested no more. But but it's been a challenge, and family wise, it's been challenging because I'm still a newlywed. We only going on 3 years in February.
What?
Yeah,
me and my wife in February too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You copy or we copy you?
Well, I've been
How many years you got?
February 16th will make 8 years.
Okay, we copy you. We copy you. So that's been a challenge, when you locked into a home, you are locked down. You can't go nowhere. You can't even go by mommy, you can't go by daddy, you can't go by cousins, you can't go by nobody. So you have to learn one another. Like everything. And then you have a new baby, and she don't even know herself, and you got to learn her too. Wow. So it's been a juggle, it's been a challenge, but what don't kill you makes you stronger, my brother. Right. So we strong now.
And I think one of those things one of the words that has come out of 2020 into 2021 has been, to adapt, to evolve, and
absolutely
to, try to, like you said, you had to learn all those streaming things. You had to get good at doing things online. Many people have become, proficient at Zoom. Right? Before they didn't know what Zoom was. Now everybody could go on Zoom and they could put their green screen and, how, they could be in Dubai and be doing a webinar and all this good stuff.
And even more beautifully, you can actually charge people to be their Zoom hosts. You know what I mean? So if you paying attention, and you willing to really think outside the box, you can find more avenues and streams of income, even during this time. In every chaos, there's opportunity.
Yes, there is. Now listen, let's get to the first song this morning. We want to touch on this one, All For You. Tell us about this one.
Well, All For You is a beautiful love song, man.
Yes.
And we just talked about February. Valentine's Day is coming up. And shout out to everybody that's in love. Shout out to everybody that's, even faking it. I'm mad at you. So All For You there's a beautiful video for it that I think says a lot, done by Jiggy Productions. And you can find it on YouTube. It's it's what you would want to say to the person that you are affectionate about. And to let them know, because especially men, we have a difficulty speaking our emotions. So songs is a beautiful way to do it. And this is something that I did. I used a song to really say how inspired I am and how a lot of things that I do is because I feel loved. You know what I mean? And and I'm not ashamed to say everything that not everything that I am, because I'm a little proud. But most of what I am and a lot of my inspiration comes from having a strong, supportive woman. So I do it all for you. Hey?
I love it. We can do it right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good time to call to be a significant other and let them know you call the station and you say, listen, play something special for that person, right? We can do this one for you. Dyson Knight, he's here behind the artist spotlight. It's going to be a great time. We still got more music, still got more on the way. This is 1540 AM Power 104.5 FM. Make sure you don't touch it. We're coming back in just a bit.
Ready to rock and shut down the road, let's go. You're like a spark of light. Fix me up, make my life feel right. You know how to put a smile on my face. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Together we harmonize. Melody on my bass line. Moving to the rhythm, our heartbeats play. Ooh, yeah, yeah. On each day, my darling, I find myself falling deep. I'm falling deep, I'm falling deep, I'm falling deep, I'm falling. Your face in the morning got this thing of falling deep. I'm falling deep, I'm falling deep, I'm falling deep. Girl, I give it all to you. Take it 'cause it's all for you. Play my horn, let me hold my woman and jam now. In the morning time, tell it's time to wine. My mind's on you, my girl. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I'm like a superhero. Nobody's equal. With you inside my world. Ooh, yeah, yeah. On each day, my darling, I find myself falling deep. I'm falling deep. I'm falling deep. I'm falling deep. I'm falling. Your face in the morning got this thing of falling deep. I'm falling deep. I'm falling deep. I'm falling deep. Girl, I give it all to you. Take it 'cause it's all for you. Take it. Play my horn, let me hold my woman and jam now. A heart like steel and I'm stronger than a lion. I feel like a giant. How you does love me? How you does love me? How you does love me? I really feel sometimes that I'm flying. I feel inspired. How you does love me? How you does love me? How you does love me? Girl, I give it all to you. Take it 'cause it's all for you. Girl, I give it all to you. Girl, come here, let me. Take it 'cause it's all for you. Play my horn, let me hold my woman and jam now. Let's jam, 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 jam. Let's jam, jam on. Yeah. Oh, baby, let me
Music coming in from Dyson Knight.
jam, jam on.
Simply entitled "All for You." Yeah, as I told you, you gotta just call somebody and say, "Listen, I want to sing this one to you," right? Sing this one, but you let Dyson sing it, all right? Because he knows about a thing or two about singing, right? And he's here with us this morning, behind the artist, in full effect this morning, 17 minutes past the 9 o'clock hour. Thank you so much for locking it in. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I don't know about you, Dyson. I told them on the radio just the other day. I say, man, I miss regattas.
Boy.
I miss going to the family island and, I got a big system and, got the band playing and,
Yeah. The last one I did would have been Long Island. That would have been Mutton Fest.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was beautiful, man. I really, really miss it.
Yeah.
I'm talking to but people keep me in it. Like we did a live performance. Actually, I attended a live performance that Wendy did.
Okay.
And DJ Rev was playing. And he likes to play a lot of Bahamian music. And
Right.
shout out to all the DJs.
Yes.
And all the stations
Yes.
that give you that music. A lot of people probably know me over the past couple of years as singing more soca-ish songs. But they forget about my vast library of rake and scrape music. Stuff
Yes.
like Rake and Scrape and Rum and I Love You Grammy and Let's Dance, like things like that. I love that. I come in and man, these are moments in my musical, especially with writing, that I adore, and I cherish what it means to be Bahamian. And I really miss Junkanoo too this year.
Yes.
Yeah. So I miss it too.
Yeah. What inspires you as a writer? Are you one of those persons who have to kind of live life and then they'll go back and write, or do you kind of write in the moment as things are happening?
I am inspired by life, period. Like, it could be my life. It can be what I observe in other people's lives. I spend a lot of time just being quiet and listening and observing and feeling the vibe. I think that's why I do so well on stage, too, with an audience, because I can read the energy in a room. So I pay attention. And I guess due to my years of being interested in poetry and words and lyrics and following some of the greats, I've been able to turn these life stories into song. But I am inspired by life, and a lot of the things, and I think a powerful thing that artists can do is we can take situations and give it clarity. And also give it focus. And when you can focus on it, you can work your way through it. So I'm very happy, and I'm always trying to not be irresponsible with that. Always add a little bit of positivity. Always add that avenue of escape in a positive way. I could sing about a lot of things. I could sing about drugs and violence and women in a less respectable manner. Which I probably do in the future, but I ain't passed nothing till I did.
Right.
But I try to be wise and know that when there is a lot of that already in the market, that you still need to have that positive. And I get a lot of that from Bahaman. They are a very positive band, and always try to share love and inspire people, and I think that rub off on me.
Very, very positive messages, as we look within your music, but also that energy, just that pure, raw energy that you bring, not just to the music, but also to the stage. I mean, wow, what do you do with all that energy when you're not out there performing and, you're not out there just like entertaining persons?
I'll take an opportunity to shout out Empire Fitness right quick, because you got to work out. You got to work out, and you got to stay healthy. And that's where, the actual energy comes from. Now, emotions, because, some people get in this music, and and I see it happen a whole lot of times. They get inspired, and they dance the whole night through, and they wake up in the morning, knees sore, back sore, everything hurting. But that's a good thing. No pain, no gain. But the energy just comes from loving what I do, loving the way people keep me encouraged. Like, if I do something good, people will hit me up and say, great job. That does a lot for me. I mean, more so than completing the task of a song project. Having someone say, I really like this song, or even watching someone sing the song whilst I'm performing it. They're singing it. They're singing the words. Wow. That's an incredible feeling. I think all of that boosts the energy. And of course, now in the new norm, you can't really get that, one-on-many interaction the way we used to. Well, not yet. We're trying to figure it out. So it's difficult to bring it to the forefront now. I find. So I have to put myself all the way in the music. Like, close my eyes and just live in the moment of that song. And when you work with a great team like what I have, for Dove Court, who are able to produce music the way that we do, it's easier. And shout out to everyone that helps us, and shout out to everyone else that's doing it. My boy Rick Carey, awesome producer. I mean, they have that magic in the music that can take you there and energize you and rejuvenate you. Shout out to Andrew Gardner of Zema, who helps us with the sonic value of our music. And I'm hoping to do a lot more work with him moving forward as well, too. So there's a lot of moving parts, and there's a lot that goes into the production. But what comes of it is magical, man.
All right. Now, I want to ask you a question for aspiring artists, but we're going to do that when we come back, before we talk about the brand new song, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't want to go nowhere. If you need to go to the bathroom, don't go yet. Don't go yet. All right. Or, pull the radio just in the bathroom with you when you go. All right. But listen, let's talk about I Come to Party. And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about that new song.
So I just mentioned Rick Carey. Rick Carey is the producer of I Come to Party. And that's a story in itself. His wife has a salon. Shout out to Afrotique. And I remember he gave me the final mix of the track whilst I was getting my hair done. That's when I had my locks back then.
Yeah.
And I listened to it in my headphones. And about halfway through, I threw my phone on the ground. It's like, bro, that is fire. That is just fire. It was amazing. So even before I experienced what it was like to perform it for an audience, I knew that the song had it. Like that and I don't even know what it have. To this day, I still don't know what it has.
Right.
But it has that magic. And I Come to Party ended up being well supported by all of the carnival bands. It also got the video sponsored by the Island Game. You know, a bunch of people just jumped on it. And shout out to everybody that supported that track. Everyone that came out and did the music video with us. Shout out to Ecstasy, Enigma. They really showed up, and I appreciate these people, man. Because like I said before, if you don't have these times in your life, if you didn't experience what it's like to be supported before, and if you take it for granted, you missing out. You're missing out, because you're gonna have times like this, like the pandemic, where you're gonna have to draw back on these experiences and say that, you know what, I am somebody, man. I am important, and it can be big or it can be small. I just want to encourage everybody to, you know, keep your chin up. There are persons out here and entities out here that are being helpful. You know, the government is doing everything that they can to support in every which way they can. I mean, a lot of people may want it to be a little bit better, but the fact that it exists is a beautiful thing.
Right.
And it could, I don't like to say this, I'll say it this way. Everyone has their challenges, right? Everyone. And we just have to be there for one another.
Yes.
And this is a time to be positive and to look to the future and what we can do today to make the future better.
Wow. I love it right there. Dyson Knight joining us this morning, ladies and gentlemen, for our Behind the Artist segment this morning. We do this each and every Friday at 9 a.m. All right, let's get to some great music coming up in just a bit. Don't forget, we're gonna ask him to give us some positivity, right, to aspiring artists, right, who want to get into the business, who want to write their first song, right. So if you're an aspiring artist, make sure to stay tuned right here, and then drum roll, you're gonna hear the new song, all right? We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna find out who worked on it and all that good stuff. But right now, it's a Friday, all right? It's TGIF. You just reaching to work, but listen, it's time to party. Great morning, everybody.
Right now I ready to bounce up. When I go pick up the road, I am ready to jump up. I can bust up on the heel. From time I start up the countdown. Ain't long now, the company good. This year we bringing the parties, bringing the parties. Watching we don't care, talking we don't care. Up on my head, light. I loving myself tonight. All the girls them sexy. You're nice up on my head, like. I love in myself tonight.
All the girls them sexy. They come on here to stand up and be uptight.
To love in myself tonight.
This is 1540 AM, Power 104.5 FM. I can tell you the biggest party is going on right here in the studio. Dyson is over there, and I'm in here. We're social distancing and all that good stuff, but, you know.
We partying.
Yeah, we partying. Yeah.
Yeah, I come to party. Yeah. On 104.5. Nice. I love in myself this morning.
Yeah. All I need is some air horns right there. Yeah. Well, we having ourselves a great time this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Behind the artists, this is what we do each and every Friday at 9 a.m. Now, listen, we have some artists listening in all over the world, all right? Zed has touched every part of the globe, right? On the National Voice, right? So, you know, they want to know. Maybe they haven't written their first song, or maybe they haven't, you know, because when I used to rap back in high school, you know? I used to put all the raps in the shoebox.
All the raps in the shoebox?
Yeah, I used to put them in the shoebox. That's where the lyric book was.
Okay.
Right.
Where the shoebox is, you still have it?
Yeah, it's still home. I still got some stuff. Yeah, but I ain't gonna pull them out, though. I ain't pull them out. You ain't ready for that.
Well, here's my advice. If I am to give advice to any artist, I would say this: don't leave your work in the shoebox.
Wow, that's a sermon.
Don't leave it in the shoebox, man.
Yeah.
You gotta take it out because the more you experience, just putting yourself out there, the better you become.
Yeah.
It won't. Chances are it won't be perfect the first time you do it, you know. And the failure or not meeting your expectation may discourage you. Get through that. Be discouraged, but also take note. Learn the lesson. Take note of what it is you need to improve. Ask questions. Study. Do your research. Figure out what works for the market that you want to be in. Yeah. And then choose that line that you want to work between being the artist that you want to be and being the artist that people want you to be. Yeah. Because it's that middle line that's going to make you successful, because you could be the artist that you want to be and people not accept that, and you won't make it anywhere. But if you give them a little bit of what they want, you can give them a little bit of what you want them to have, and then gradually pull them in to who you want to be. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you have your disappointment, cool. Collect that, learn from that, and keep it going. But the number one thing you need as an artist is product, and you can't just have the product in the shoebox. Yeah. You gotta bring it forward. Yeah. You gotta bring it forward.
And I think you have to be open to constructive criticism.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, you have so many behemoth artists that have done just tremendous things around the globe. And so you can be able to pull on these persons to be able to
absolutely
form your tribe, per se.
Absolutely.
And they could be able to help you.
Yeah, absolutely. I just had a thought. Oh, let me tell you, I'll bring it home.
For sure.
There was this one situation where I printed my first album. It's Singles Volume 1, which is still available. I would love to pull it because, you know, I wouldn't say embarrassed by the work, but I'm a lot better now than I was then.
Right.
So I remember giving those CDs out to DJs, and some of the top DJs too at the time. I went to a club. I knew that they would be there. I gave them the DJ. And I knew I only took 2 with me. And I had one in my pocket, and I had given one to the DJ. On my way leaving, I threw a cup of what I was sipping on in the trash. And the cup sat right next to the CD.
Right.
I was hurt.
Wow.
I was hurt. But that was about 12 or 13 years ago.
Wow.
And I'm still going today. And that same DJ love my music right now.
Yeah.
So I can be discouraged by it, you know, because that's just how they felt at that point in time. I had not proven myself in the industry. I ain't pay no dues yet. You know what I mean? Who this young kid is giving me the CD, you know? But now I send music to them and they'd be like, yo, I need a dub plate for this, bro. This is fire. I love this. So, I mean, don't let it beat you. Get beat up, but don't be beaten. Understand what I'm saying? And I share that to just keep people inspired, keep people encouraged, you know? One day at a time, man.
Yeah. Like the quote says, do it afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send it out in the WhatsApp. Just close your eye and just send it right quick.
Yeah.
listen to this, but don't go back and delete it though. It's already said it. Let them listen to it. And, you know.
No. Yeah. Just leave it. Leave it, and then learn from it.
Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Dyson Knight, and listen, ladies and gentlemen, he brought us a nice gift. Even though Christmas is gone, maybe this is a January gift that he's bringing us with this brand new release.
Yeah.
Tell us more about it.
Well, this release is called Give Me the Road, and it is on all media platforms right now. You can buy it, you can stream it. It is a part of a rhythm that is a Junkanoo and Soca fused rhythm. Wow. When I say the rhythm is fused, I don't just mean the music, I mean the writing, I mean the artists on it as well. There are Trinidad writers on this rhythm for some of the songs. And there's also Trinidad artists on some of the songs. Wow. We have some of the, I am accompanied by two of the most phenomenal vocals in the industry. One you all know, and the other one you may not know as well. The one you do not know as well is Ilsha, and she came on the scene during the Junkanoo Carnival competitions. She has a phenomenal voice. The song that she sings is called Open the Gate, and that is a Junkanoo song. And it was written by spearheading the writing would have been Wendy. So Wendy wrote that song, and she was gonna sing it, but because we wanted to fuse the rhythm, she took on a song from a Trinidad writer, Darryl Gervais, and her song is called Last One, and that's really hot too. And then we also have college boy Jesse, who is the reigning soca monarch of Trinidad right now, and a new artist called Ray on a song that's called Soca Make Us. And again, my song is called Give Me the Road, and I could be lying, but nobody could say that I am until they go and listen to all the songs in a rhythm, but my song is the best song.
Right. Just putting that out there.
I could be lying, you know, it could not be true. If you don't think it's true, then leave a comment under the song. Go to YouTube, subscribe, and you know, and leave the comment, say, but it's the best song. I appreciate it anyway, because I can learn from that. But Give Me the Road is a Junkanoo song as well. So there are two Junkanoo songs and two soca songs. My song says, yay, let the people parade, let Junkanoo play. You know, we didn't have Junkanoo this season, and that's why I pushed to release my song just before Junkanoo season, because I believe this is going to give the Junkanooers life. You know, in a time where there wasn't no shock and wasn't no pacing and wasn't no nothing. So I wanted them to have this song, and I would encourage all Junkanooers, if you really, really miss Junkanoo this year, go and listen to Give Me the Road, because that speaks Junkanoo to you. And I also shout out one of the greats, the recently departed John Chippy Chipman in that song, and that's something that I really want to do in more of my music, is to give people that should live on forever that opportunity to live on forever in song. So he has a shout out in that song, and I'm working on some visuals too. And I'm looking forward to posting them to YouTube. So again, please go to YouTube, subscribe to Dyson Knight. You can go to DysonKnight.com, DysonKnight.com, and follow all of my socials from there.
Now, you know, I throw this out there to artists. You know, I interview a lot of artists, and I say, you know, next time you have a music video, I mean, you have my WhatsApp number. You know, I just saying. You know, I just want, you know, just come through the back of the video somewhere. You know, I mean, I'm just saying. You know,
you know, now I shooting this video at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I know you ready for that.
I ready.
You ready?
If it's during the week, I have to be here. But I mean, you know, if it's like
you gotta be here. No, you gotta make some sacrifices, man. What you want to do? You want to be in the video, or you want to come to work?
we can work it out. We can work it out. All right. Now, before we let you go, now you already gave your social handles. But is there any closing comments that you want to leave with the listening audience before you go?
Please do follow me. Do follow me, DysonKnight.com. You can follow on my socials. But I also want you to follow Wendy, Wendy with an I, WENDI 242. She has a new website. It's called whatyouknowaboutit.com.
Yes, fire.
Yeah, whatyouknowaboutit.com. We want you to go and check that out. And also, you know, just pay attention to our socials. We'll give you links to follow our Camp 2, Friday Got Sticks. Shout out to yourself, our producer, Leonardo Sniper Rogers. Stay in touch because and I'm speaking for myself here, I don't know about the other artists, but I need it. I need that encouragement, y'all. Don't mind me being here smiling up.
Right.
I just feel happy when I get a little bit of attention. But when I in my own little space and I'm trying to work through life, I need that inspiration. So every time you hit me up and you be like, great job. Every time I get a follow or I get a comment on a YouTube video, I don't care which song it is. It could be from back 13 years ago. It could be from yesterday. I really appreciate it, and it's really encouraging to me. And I encourage you all to do that for me. If you enjoy my music and you don't have $1 right now to buy it, just send me a word of encouragement. That I cherish that. That gives me energy. It makes me know that I am appreciated, and everybody wants to be appreciated. So thank you, Bahamas, for doing that, and for continue to do that. I love you for it. I love you for it.
All right. Well, definitely, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank the one and only Dyson Knight for joining us this morning. It has been a tremendous conversation, and we look forward to the next time we're able to do this.
Thank you, man. Anytime. Just call.
All right. So before we go, introduce this one, the brand new one.
Ladies and gentlemen, all over the world, hearing it for the first time on 104.5, this is Dyson Knight. Give me the road.
There we go. We're coming back with much more. 5040 AM, Power 104.5 FM. Don't touch it down.
It's only one race. That's what we display when we out to play. Been waiting long time to get on board in the line. I wanna rewind. If I didn't only know they was gonna shut us down. Promise I was getting harder, make the party last longer.